You know, Malay families, when guests come to the house, we give everything to the guest because the guest is king. And that was how I felt.
I think we have 6 dishes. Before that, I never cook for others' community. I cook only for my community. 2 special person is coming. I would like also to know them, and I am also very happy. I can explain what I am doing and who I am.
Hi, Brian.
We work on this issue a lot at the embassy with the government of Malaysia and with the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, but I've never before had the chance to see them at their home and learn about their conditions and learn a little bit more about them. So also a way of, getting to know Malaysia better because Malaysia is a host to these people.
I'm looking forward to it, but I have never had Rohingya food before. I'm assuming it's, Myanmar, a little bit of Bangladeshi food. Who knows? So looking forward to learning today.
Hello, welcome.
Hi, I'm Brian.
Ruka.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We speak to activists and experts and think tanks and policy wonks. What I'm hoping to get today is to get to know the people that I'm speaking about. Put faces and names and share a meal and learn about their lives.
How long in this apartment?
Just is more than 1 year, and we had
The city, yeah.
a lot the fellow, the Rohingya community here. She doing the program with that,
Okay.
the same fellow Rohingya women. They're teaching the communicative English, the Malay.
Teacher is the Aisha. I'm project
Oh, you're a teacher,
manager.
okay. Oh, yeah.
How many women?
10 women.
Oh, that's quite a lot.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. So normally this is the traditional. So normally we break it down like this.
Okay.
So you need to have it the whole.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you. Wow, that's a beautiful big piece. Okay.
Oh, so
Yes.
somebody holds it and
Yes.
then you tear it apart. Oh, thank you. You honor me with the. When you celebrate in Malaysia, is it different from when you?
Yeah. So normally we first after the prayer, the Raya prayer, we strictly go to the graveyard. Come back time we go to the relative house. They cook the delicious meal.
Okay.
So when we give them the salam, one is the handshake. So we call it the mulakat.
Mulakat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes we call the azazi.
To hug, embrace.
Yeah.
Oh,
Embrace hug.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Rokun's memories of Eid, celebrating Eid as a child in Rakhine, are so similar to my memories of celebrating Eid in my kampung. It was almost like exactly the same, and sometimes we focus on the differences. We don't realize we have almost the exact same traditions. Precocious. I love to see it.
I mean, this might be a difficult question, but since you both have children,
Yes.
you were talking about the future of your children. What are the children able to go to school now, or what are their options for schooling?
In Malaysia?
Yeah.
Actually, we don't have any opportunity to send them Malay school,
Is that right?
government school.
So they are
Still young, but you
yes,
have to look ahead.
growing
Yeah.
up. So they are the important for
Yeah.
foundation of their education. The age they are the spoiling in Malaysia, I think, because they are not able to the opportunity to get schooling.
Yeah.
Yeah, not up
Even
standard to
childcare
the
also.
Malaysia.
They're grateful to the Malaysian government because they get to live here. And we agree, the Malaysian government is doing a good thing by allowing the Rohingya refugees to live here. At the same time, it would be nice if there was a provision for the kids to be educated, for the parents to work legally because Malaysia needs workers. So I think that would be helpful. I think the international community just needs to keep paying attention to this problem, providing money, providing support, providing, speaking out in terms of supporting these refugees and not forgetting about them.
Yep, like a little envelope.
this,
yeah,
and then-
perfect.
Like this. Okay.
this.
Yes.
Clean it up, right? All right, try that. Okay, so that. Here we go. Okay.
The first time we came here was 2009.
We don't study a lot before we came, so when we came to the country, we were like, hey, it's like all these different cultures that, we had to learn about and then I think the pleasant surprise was like finding out like not only is it all the different cultures, but it's all the different foods that go with that. And
Anyone try to adopt the culture, the Malaysian culture easily, they like it.
yeah,
It's very hard to that don't like the Malaysian, the culture.
right, right.
Are there bad things in Malaysia?
I think I would say that in every human race they have the shortcoming. So it's regardless in Malaysia or other countries, maybe here also. Because recently I saw in social media the xenophobia against the refugees intense more than the before.
Was it like this when you came?
No,
No, right?
it wasn't like this nowadays.
Is that right?
Yeah, because now the social media is very available to the every single hand. Some local peoples actually they try to say maybe the refugee, specifically the Rohingya peoples, they try to take over the Malaysia, the land. So actually we thinking like this, we couldn't take over our own land, own rights in our own land. So how it could be possible in the countries? So it's totally impossible.
Yeah.
So I think some people they very simply believe that.
That was what tonight was about. I think it's critical, right? Because we all can get overload, right? You open up your news feed and there's just too many things, but you have to just sort of remember that it's people, and people have similar problems and similar desires. So, if you get down to that level, it helps to clarify things, I think.
I love being a journalist. I love it with all my heart. It is my life's calling. But I am so aware of how complicit the media has been in othering refugees and migrants, in normalizing those words, in normalizing the hate, in sowing the division, and targeting an already marginalized community as the scapegoat for our fears during a pandemic. And they shared so much, so generous and limitless. And it was very similar to how, Malay families, when guests come to the house, we give everything to the guest because the guest is king. It's okay if the tuan rumah tak makan, but you give it the best for your guests. And that was how I felt. They gave the best. They gave everything to us. And I think if we could be as gracious a host as a country, the way they treated me today, just a little bit, it would go such a long way. They always say terbuka hati during Raya kan? So maybe we might be okay with sharing a little bit more.